problems, we gon' make a way. Got no coach on the field, but we making plays. Hey, look, don't worry, we gon' be okay. Hey, look, why? Cause we gon' make them pay.
Now let's get to some Friday night action. And this is actually going to be a very, very competitive game. Both teams are doing well right now in the year. UBA taking on Western Kentucky. Shout out to that boy Zap, who's doing it, who graduated from Western Kentucky last year, and he is doing his thing right now. And for the Patriots shit, Mac Jones might not get his spot back. You know what I'm saying? Or if he gets his spot back, Brian Hoyer might go down in the QB3. But anywho, Friday night, this game is going down on the 21st of October, 8 p.m. Man, it's crazy. We're already flying through October. This game is going down at Industries LT Smith Stadium. UBA 4-2 on the year, 3-3 against the spread, while the Hilltoppers are 4-3 on the year, 5-2 against the spread. This line did open up in favor of. Wow, that line has since moved. The line opened up in 2.5, and right now it's sitting at 1.5. So there is some money coming in right now on UBA, but the total has opened up at 57.5. Hasn't been a lot of action on it, but it did move down just half a point. It is now sitting at 57. Get to these actual factors real quick. UBA 8-3 against the spread in the last 11 games. The unders hit 4 out of the last 6. They are 62 straight up in the last 8 games. The unders also hit 5 out of the last 7 games for UBA whenever they're on the road. They're 6-0 straight up in the last 6 games against an East Division Conference opponent, and 14-5 straight up in the last 19 games whenever they play in the month of October. So they do their thing, and traditionally it's because it starts getting a little cold. They run the ball. They rely on the run game, and people don't really like to be tackling all the time in that weather. What's up? What's up, One and Done Sports? Appreciate you joining. Actual factors for you, Western Kentucky. They're 5-1 against the spread in that 6 games, 12-4 straight up in that 16 games, 5-1 straight up in that 6 games at the crib, 8-1 against the spread in the last 9 games against a Conference USA opponent, 2-4 against the spread in that 6 games whenever they play opponent from the West Division. And they are 5-1 straight up in that 6 games whenever they play in week 8. Injury reports right now for UVA. Ryan Davis, wide receiver, he's out for the season with a hip injury, and there isn't anything reported as of right now for Western Kentucky's injury reports. Last time we seen UBA, we saw them on the 15th. They played Charlotte. They won 34-20, but they did not cover the spread, which was set at -22. Last time we seen Western Kentucky, they beat Middle Tennessee State on the 15th, 35-17, and they did cover the spread because that spread was at 7.5. So, with that being said, Friday night college football action, UBA, Western Kentucky. This is a big game in the Conference USA. Marley, do you have a play?
I do, and personally, I like the over here at 57. I think it's going to go up later, so I will probably get on it. Tell you why I like the over right quick. Both of these teams are averaging over, well, I was going to say close to 500 yards of total offense. UAB, they both do it a little differently. Like you said earlier, UAB likes to run the ball. They're averaging over 250 yards rushing, while Western Kentucky is almost averaging 350 yards passing per game. Both of these teams are averaging above 30 points. UAB is averaging 34.5. Western Kentucky is averaging 40. And you probably ask yourself, well, why the fuck is the total at 57? Because both of these defenses are allowing about 20. Well, UAB 17 and Western Kentucky is allowing 22. But I feel like neither one of these teams have played another offense like as explosive as the other. That makes sense to what I'm saying. With the exception of Western Kentucky, because they play UTSA and they play Indiana, who can be pretty explosive. But the common point they have Middle Tennessee, they both blew them out 41-14 on UAB side, 35-17 on Middle Tennessee. This is a very big game. Friday Night Lights, I'll probably lean home team because I think both defenses are going to have difficulty stopping each other a little bit. But I think Western Kentucky's offense is a little bit better. than UAB's. So it's really gonna come down to, it might come down to time of possession kind of deal, because UAB gonna run that ball, they're gonna run it down their throat, but they gotta stop
Right.
that. They gotta stop that passing attack of Western Kentucky, and I don't know if they can do that quite yet. But personally, I think it'll be a lot of scoring. I like the total. Your boy for the running back for UAB, McBride. Yeah, beast. Almost at 800 yards a game. He had 777, 11 touchdowns, 6.7 yards a carry. But Reed, the quarterback for Western Kentucky, what the fuck is his name? Austin Reed. 21 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, 2,314 yards. Like, the man is balling. We see what Zappy doing. So I probably lean Western Kentucky at the crib, but I like the total over 57.
All right, Marley likes the total over 57. Yeah, man. Buddy almost got 2,500 yards in the air right now. But here's the scary thing. UBA, they're out averaging on the ground rushing yards allowed, 143 rushing yards allowed, and in the air 176. And you know, in college football, that's pretty damn good, man, with the way that the game is nowadays. Right. But will they be able to keep up? Now, here's the thing. They average 200 yards in the air. If it gets to a shootout, can they rely on that run game and McBride in a shootout? They're only averaging 200 yards a game, and Hopkins is, well, I mean, he's got decent numbers, 1,100 yards, 6 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, but they don't sling that thing like that. So with it being a Friday night game, I'm going, and in honor of the great Zappy doing his thing for the Patriots in the NFL, I'm going to ride with Western, the more explosive team. I'm riding with Western Kentucky on the money line. Y'all know me. If the number's less than 3, we ride on that money line. No, we don't want no stress. We don't want no issues. Western Kentucky as my official play. Moolah la line. Hey, we appreciate everybody tuning in. I am the coach. This is Marley Bets, and we are Brothas N Bets.
Check it out. Look, we from the bottom, ain't no problems, we gon' make a way. Got no coach on the field, but we making plays. Hey, look, don't worry, we gon' be okay. Hey, look, why? Cause we gon' make them pay.